Ooh, John Carpenter's Halloween.
35th anniversary.
Wow.
In one of these little book deals. These are kind of nice. They come in a little book with info.
This had Donald Pleasance in it also. And Jamie Lee Curtis. And was Kane hotter?
No.
No? Okay.
Nick Castle.
Nick Castle?
Castle was the...
Made $50
Oh, he was Friday the 13th, Kane Hodder. Why am I getting confused?
You're very confused.
I am.
That FANTACON has confused you.
It messes me up.
Remember, you have something to
He
add?
made $50 a day
Wow.
as Michael Myers.
Oh,
Ooh.
day player.
Next up, the legend of Kung Fu.
Well,
Rabbit.
This isn't based on a current cartoon like they usually do. I threw this in for Lelac because she likes Kung Fu and rabbits, and she's not even here. So next, we'll tell her about that one.
Kung Fu Rabbit. Oh, look at that.
Psycho 2 and 3 in all their widescreen Blu-ray glory day.
Look at that picture of that poor guy.
What?
He just looks, I don't know.
I thought that was a great poster, and the other one was a great poster.
Just looks like he's trying too hard there.
What, to look creepy or
Yeah.
something?
You didn't think I was dead.
What was the
Did you?
tagline on this one? Norman loved his mother, but now there's... No, that was our tagline. What the hell was the tagline?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Oh, there she is. Where was the Kung Fu Rabbit? Was that the one before this?
I think it was.
Go back a couple frames.
Oh no.
I
Hurry
put
up.
a DVD release in here just for Lelac, and you just missed it.
So hurry up and get over here.
Well, I can't eat my soup?
No.
Just look at the screen. You can do it from over there. Look at that DVD.
What is that?
It's Kung Fu Rabbit.
Oh.
Is it like just like a
Cartoon.
wannabe Kung Fu Panda?
I think so.
Oh.
But you like Kung Fu and rabbits, so
I do.
I threw that in for you.
Thanks.
Okay, take your time. We're going through the DVD.
Hurry up and
releases.
eat your soup. You have a movie to do later.
Look at the little pouch he's got.
Now look at that.
That's Adventure Time, which we can't figure out. You can explain that to us later.
Oh, look at this, the second one. I didn't know there was a second one, Ed.
There's a sequel to that remake, which I didn't see the remake.
I didn't see the remake either.
No, I have to
Bought
get.
it.
I didn't buy it.
We have to have an I Spit on Your Grave night of viewing, just like we did Human Centipede.
Right. The original, the remake, and the second one.
Well, I don't know about the
They're
original.
all the same film.
Same girl.
No, it's a whole different story.
The
Yet
original's
the
pretty
same
bad.
story.
I did watch the original again, and I didn't remember how god awful it really was. Saw a few good scenes, but other than that, it was pretty lame.
Poorly made, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
With Camille Keaton, by the way.
She'll show up at conventions on occasion.
Be better than some of the people in FANTACON.
Okay.
Are we going to discuss FANTACON?
We are going to discuss FANTACON.
Producer says no.
I'm John.
Oh, she wants...
She's got to eat her soup.
She's got... So, can you come over here for a minute? Because we saved this movie for you.
I know.
And then you can go back and eat. And for the rest... Well, then I want you to do the game.
Oh. Her soup will get cold, Ed.
Can you eat your... You went downtown Albany and got that soup, didn't you?
No?
No? Okay. I thought that's why you were late.
Am I sitting?
Yeah, just sit for a second.
I'm gonna.
We saved this Don John for you because you love that Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, really?
So you're going to read it with a spoon in your hand and no soup in front of you. We'll bring your soup over. You can eat it right.
Now, we don't want to hear no slurping sounds while we're doing our show. Okay, read your Don John.
What? It's not on the screen.
It will be. Uh-oh, producer's going crazy.
He wanted this next.
Really care about in life. My body.
Wow.
I told you she's not going to be able to read
I
it.
can't even. Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Scarlett Johansson, Julianne Moore, and Tony Danza.
What?
What? John Martello is a strong, handsome, good old-fashioned guy. His buddies call him Don John due to his abilities to pull a different woman every weekend, but even the finest fling doesn't compare to the bliss he finds alone in front of the computer watching pornography. Barbara Sugarman is a bright, beautiful, good old-fashioned girl. Raised on romantic Hollywood movies, she's determined to find her Prince Charming and ride off into the sunset. Wrestling with good old-fashioned expectations Of opposite sex, John and Barbara struggle against a media culture full of false fantasies to try and find true intimacy. Rated R for strong graphic sexual material and dialogue throughout nudity, language, and some drug use.
You know, Ed, if I'm going to write my own film,
Yeah.
this is what I'd write. I'd write me
Of course.
bagging every chick
Yeah.
I could, and I'd get Scarlett Johansson to be in the movie.
Yeah.
That's the kind of movie you write.
And throw in some pornography
Oh, absolutely.
into the mix. And
Look.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the movie I'm going to write.
I think I may actually go see this. It looks interesting.
I already got the title for my movie.
What's that?
Dave John.
Oh, God. And he wrote this, and he directed it,
Tony
and he's
Danza.
got Marky Mark music playing here.
Is that Kim Cattrall? That wasn't Kim Cattrall, was it?
No,
Man.
that's Julianne Moore.
No, that's not.
Oh, not that one. No.
No, that's not it. It is not Kim Cattrall.
Lose yourself in another person.
But yeah, that's the movie I'm going to write. That's Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, look at that. He's a tough man.
He's in that. We haven't seen him in a while. He was in every movie, I think, last summer. Every other
Yeah.
movie, and I guess he was working on this since then.
Oh, he's so handsome. Oh my God. Jamming out.
Now, since you're over here, Lelac, why don't we do the game right now, and then you can go off and eat your soup, and we'll finish up.
He
Okay.
wants to eat, man.
I know, but we need her for the game. She can
Make
get
sure
off,
there's
do the
time.
game, and then head out
Make
for
sure
your
we have,
soup.
we have to have time for FANTACON.
Yeah. Well, we can. There's always next week. If
All right, what are we doing? We picking numbers?
Yeah.
Or names?
She'll pick this. You can use your spoon if you'd like.
No, but then she has to put that spoon into the soup, Ed.
Yum.
I think Lelac's got that brassiere she had on at the last taping here.
What's that?
No.
Willie Smith with 3 and 6.
Okay.
Does she even have her microphone on?
No? Well,
Did she read that
Willie,
without
can
the
you?
microphone on?
No, she read it with the microphone, didn't you?
I read it with the microphone.
Okay.
She
Oh,
was-
she was just
So Willie Smith is a 3 and 6.
she was excited to get back to the soup, I think, so she put the microphone off.
As soon as you, okay. We want winners too this week.
Maybe Hopper's great.
Oh.
I think we're getting new pictures.
Yeah, I didn't have time to get new pictures.
There you go. It would have been 3 and 5. So close, yet so far.
Okay, thanks, Lelac. I'll hold the sign up. You go eat
Yeah,
your
go
soup.
eat your soup.
Thanks.
Now, was there a lot of traffic? Is that why you were late, or is it because you were on that Facebook at 10 o'clock? I happened to notice.
What?
Oh, well.
That was a mess this morning.
Oh, okay.
All right, there you go. Send in your name and your guesses to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. It's the poster, pairs, puzzle, whatever it is game.
Right.
You just pick 2 numbers between 1 and 6, and if the posters match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you write spin the wheel, we'll spin the wheel for a chance to win up to 10. 10 movie passes. Or lose the 2 you won.
Right. I did some brief advertising on the game last night. Probably not soon enough to get some new people sending in, which we want to see.
All right. Do we want to go to FANTACON real quick?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. We're done. 6 minutes. We're done. We have
right.
no game.
What is FANTACON, Ed?
It's it started out as horror and comics, a store in Albany, and then they had the conventions in the 80s.
But that's the basis. It's horror films, horror genre,
Right.
comic books, which are, the horror type of comic books, right? That's
Yeah.
what it is. Now, we wanted to go.
Yeah,
We were basically we were banned, I would say. Wouldn't you?
not quite banned
Well,
from the show, but
I'm going to go with banned just to make this bit mean a little better.
they had some backstage press things, where whoever the press might want to go back and talk to Jan.
But let's face it, we're not press. We're not much of anything.
yeah.
But we wanted to go.
Yeah.
And see what was going on, and
Yeah.
maybe interview some people, and do a good job, I would think, to promote it.
Yeah.
Do a little highlight of it. But not since we were kind of banned, but not really banned.
Okay.
But let's just go over some of the guests.
Yeah, we did that before. Let's do them as they come up here, and then if you have them, you can work around them.
All right, I don't have many.
Now we
Yes, we got this is the first one.
Okay.
Geri, I think it's Reischl.
Yeah.
Geri Reischl. is known fondly to millions of people around the world by the nickname Fake Jan.
That's right.
For replacing Eve Plum in 9 episodes of The Brady Bunch Hour during the 1976-77 television series. There was also a short film in 2003 entitled Fake Stacy that was inspired by the Fake Jan character. Also, she has performed in over 40 commercials. That's horror.
She was in one horror movie, I guess.
What's not mentioned anywhere?
It's not mentioned, no. I know it because I'm a fan of I Dismember Mama, which she was in.
Let's go to the FANTACON Horror Convention and see Fake Jan.
Yeah, that's what we call the C-level guest at the Chiller Show.
Let's move on.
Who's next? Remember this? We did our best to promote as best we could.
Well, I want to get this done in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So let's move along.
This one, do you have her on
No,
here?
no.
I looked her up. Some of these horror credits she's got, she was background and uncredited.
Okay. There you go. That's great. There, let's go get her. She was walking past, mopping the floor. Okay, let's bring her to a horror film convention. Next, Dennis Daniel.
Do you have?
Yes, I got Dennis Daniel. Is that Dario Argento he's sitting with?
Yeah.
Or is that just a zombie?
No, it could be either.
Dennis Daniel, his voice has appeared on thousands of radio and TV commercials over the last 30 years, as well as movie trailers for Troma. His visit to Tom Savini's home in 1989 can be seen in the extras section on the Two Evil Eyes DVD.
Oh my God.
Let me emphasize this. His visit to a house is one of his credits.
I didn't think he had that yet.
He went to a house, and that's part of the credit to bring him to this horror film convention.
On Two Evil Eyes, which is on VHS, I think. I don't even think that made it to...
Oh, it does say DVD.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Wow.
let's move along.
Of course.
Not this one.
Well,
None of
these are
them.
the bigger stars that were there.
Baldwin, he's best known for his role as Mike in the Phantasm films. He practices Eastern mysticism, and in the 1980s temporarily left acting to explore his spirituality. But luckily he returned for the film Vice Girls and its sequel. He teaches acting in that movie industry hotbed of Austin, Texas. There you go for that. Yeah, let's bring him in. Next, Tom Savini, the only one I've heard of. And the person to the left of him is the one we're going to get to.
Okay,
Shall we do that one right now?
Do him now, yeah.
Ari Lehman from Friday the 13th. The original Boy in the Lake, which we see Tom Savini applying the makeup for, Ari played a crucial role in the film's famous final scene, emerging from the icy waters of Crystal Lake to set in motion one of Hollywood's most infamous horror legacies. That one role, if you call it a role, has taken on a life of its own, catapulting Lehman into an elite echelon of horror icons that few can surpass. Yeah, a few? Only a few. Let's say like Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Lon Chaney Jr., Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Linda Blair, Jamie Lee Curtis, Janet Leigh, Barbara Steele, John Carradine, Max Schreck, Conrad White, Claude Rains, George Zucco, J. Carroll Nash, Colin Clive, James Whale, Elvira. Shall I continue? I think I will. Mary Shelley, George Romero, Clifford Evans, Oliver Reed, Stephen King, Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi, Wes Craven's genitalia, a hangnail, my most recent fart. I mean, come on. Oh, few can surpass? I just named a ton of them. You know,
I was going to actually look it up and see if he was even in the credits of Friday, but I'm pretty sure he's not even in there.
I mean, initially I thought he was the press secretary for the White House press secretary for George Bush, but that was Ari Fleischer. I got the wrong one.
Oh.
And then I got one more. We got to get to her. It's
Rain Brown.
Rain Brown.
She is actually, I believe, in this Creeping Crawling, which was filmed in the area.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, Rain Brown, this is from her own website.
Okay.
Here's her skills and abilities. Accents: British Cockney accent, British Standard, French, Irish, Spanish, Puerto Rican, U.S. Regional New York, Southern, and Valley Girl.
We'll continue with Rain Brown next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, damn! This is the best one.
We'll save it for next.
We can do it. Okay, here's her other skills and abilities. Bike riding. Can balance almost anything on my head. Jazz and belly dance. Makeup and costume design. New Jersey licensed driver. Rollerblading. Ice skating. Stage combat and taekwondo. May I point out, this is from her own website. Licensed is spelled wrong. It's spelled Licenced. Where's the S? You know, she and I have a lot in common. She does accents, I do accents.